I couldn't leave you hanging, could I? Don't ask. I've no idea why. And thank you for letting me know. No idea why the video went out for the weekend. Nothing for Friday. I must have just thought it was the weekend when it wasn't. Anyway, Leah joins us. I don't even know what this is. So this is kind of like a quickie. We're doing a quickie for Friday. This is for today-ish. Or whenever. It could be timeless, couldn't it? It could be like a timeless quickie. There you go. Leah joins us. She has adopted my jumper, which is very floofy. So she's very happy with herself. And, exciting things happened as well. So, I don't know if it's, there it is. There's a series of outfits in the Airbnb. So, okay. I can't make out what they are. We've got a white long sleeve t-shirt. We've got a turquoise top. And we've got some... could be black trousers. I'm thinking this is a sort of a work visit because there's a suit bag in the one downstairs. So maybe they're here for some conference or something. And then over there, one of the last houses with wooden windows has now not got wooden windows. And yeah, there's people hanging out of the window. So they've been beers and like loud radio. So yeah, that's been great. Anything else apart from that? Oh, the boys visiting. That's nice. Yes. Did he bring an enormous bag of washing with him? Yes, of course he did. That's the law. So today as well, we're looking at Thistledown, Volume 4. Here it is. It's in a gorgeous box. All their stuff is gorgeous. You know it already. Look at the box. Isn't that lovely? I don't know what the official name of the deck is though. So it's an oracle deck. Thistledown oracle deck. Is it written on here? These are so nice. Look, they give you the card meanings on these lovely cards. And it's a really good way of doing it actually. And they also give you little treats with it. Like, this is so happy and lovely. Oh, wow. Okay, it's the Three Trees Tarot Volume 4, I think. Look, you get this little certificate with a shiny star. Woohoo! And you also get a little envelope and a little card thing, like a bonus little dragon card thing that you can then send to somebody. It's cute. So, as I've been tramping the streets, I've been thinking it's fairly autumnal. You know, we're in that sort of rather nice part of autumn when the leaves are still dry and lovely, you know, and they're a bit crispy. So it reminded me of this, and I've had it about, 2 months from whenever it came out. I think I pre-ordered it, and then it just sat, and I forgot as I was on my travels. So it says here as well, we would love to see photos of your deck in its new home. So I'm going to try and do that, but it says, please share photos of our work by tagging us on Instagram. So if any of you can do that, I don't know how to do that. I know. So I'll show you the social media bits at 3 Trees Tarot and hashtag Thistledown. I'm going to try my best. But if you can try too, because they seem like very nice people to me. Right, shall we have some of these cards? Yes. That one. Oh, nice. Oh, cripes. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I'm getting it. I'm there. I'm going to start with that one first, which is a bit like the weather that we've had recently. This is ferocity. Now, it feels like there might be something around, especially because we're in Scorpio season and we've had eclipses, and it's that whole kind of, I don't know, I feel like there's been something almost hidden where we can feel it, but we can't express it, and we haven't even been able to go there yet. I've got my hot water bottle, by the way. That ferocity is natural, and you know how we had the Devil card several times, didn't we? And we even had the Seven of Swords a lot, and in the November readings and stuff like that. And sometimes that card says, don't be so nice. You know, sometimes the Seven of Swords is saying not just, I feel that there's an enemy in the camp, but also I feel that you need to play your cards very close to your chest. So it's like a sort of slow release ferocity that you can't really ignore and you shouldn't squish, but at the same time it could be very beneficial for you to be a whole human, including the devil bit, the ugly bit, the kind of whatever that bit is for you. The getting your emotional hands dirty bit. In the middle, we have awareness. And sometimes just having an awareness of what we're like is enough. Or having an awareness of what's going on around us and the power dynamics that we're dealing with. But often the very best way to deal with yourself when it's to do with someone else, which it most likely is, because, you know, we all live together in this world and it's not that big really. Sometimes the best plan is to really, really know yourself. As the Oracle at Delphi said, know thyself. Because when you're aware of your own weaknesses and you're not calling yourself out for it or shaming yourself or allowing the shame that was given to you when you were younger to have a voice that's always the dominant voice in your head, you don't have to solve your weaknesses, and you don't always have to work on your weaknesses. Because I'm sure some of you know as well as I do that by a certain age, you can change. You can change. There's all neuroplasticity and, you know, drinking a hedge and then using your left hand with your toothbrush and all that. And I'm sure there's lots of things that you can do. But also one of the kindest, wisest and nicest things you can do is just accept it. There's such a lot of power in acceptance. And to accept something, you just first need to be aware of it and unafraid. And maybe not to judge it one way or the other, but to just be curious about it. Please, sand some more. I'm going to accept it. I'm going to accept your sanding. And then we get that gorgeous little dragon that I think I showed you in that picture. Is it the same one? Tiny. Love me. You know what I'm like with stationery. I know. It is. It's the same one. See, this is good. This is Talisman. We like this. Let me just try and slide that back in, as the actress said to the bishop. Okay. Silver linings. Believe it or not, this whole quite messy business, and it will be quite messy for some of you, does have a silver lining. Sometimes, and I can't remember, do you remember like months ago when we were doing that book, that November book, which I was going to do but have forgotten. I'm so inconsistent. Hang on. We were doing this one, the Spiritual Almanac, and it had like a thing with like, what do they call it? Like a fable or a tale. And it was just talking about, well, this happened and I thought it was good, but it turned out to be bad. And then this happened, but I thought it was bad, and actually the next day it turned out to be good. We're not always the best judges, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. What shall we do? I'm just looking at this because I like this. Okay. Self-care. So let's do this from the Armagnac. Connecting the dots. The late Steve Jobs gave a powerful address at Stanford University in 2005, outlining his advice to recent graduates, still available to watch on YouTube. He outlined 5 pieces of advice. Number 1, always follow your heart. Number 2, sometimes the worst things that happen to us, oh my God, goosebumps, turn out to be the best things. These coincidences happen when you're open to it, okay? He called this connecting the dots. Remember, life isn't permanent. You're not here forever, so live fully now. Don't waste your time living someone else's life. Stay hungry, stay foolish. Connecting the dots reassures us that the biggest challenges in life make way for the biggest rewards. This is great. I'm loving this. I'm glad I did an impromptu don't know what day it is reading. He suggested you can't connect the dots by looking forwards. You can only connect them by looking back. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect your future. And then there's a little constellation of Scorpio, I'm assuming. I rest my case. That's fantastic. That was meant to happen for us today. Leave me a comment and please, and I don't normally say this, but I don't know who you'd share this video with. We're all supposed to say share the video. Share the video, share it to your social media, tag me or whatever. I don't know what you do. Share the video because, I don't know, it feels quite sharey. And I will see you soon. Namaste, everyone.